Let's look into the template, how to create a template, how to change the template, right? How to make configuration changes to the template, those kind of things.
If you are able to recall, right, I told you like we can only make changes in the template only if that has not been used. If it's used, we will not be able to do it.
So then what will be the like configuration they are looking like, anything can be changed or no, like, or create a new template basically, right? 2023
Yes.
template, they cannot, 22 template, they cannot change because it's already been used. But the template which they're going to use it for
Normally what
2024,
they do is
they
create a new
might be able
template.
to, huh?
They create new templates.
Yeah, a copy from the previous one, or they create an entirely new one, right?
Yes, correct. Whatever
So
changes they
once they
request.
copy, they can make changes, right, on the template?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so let's look into that area like today, focus on that one today. I think that will prepare me for next week meetings, yeah. Talent review template. Talent and performance goes like same. Performance review template and talent review template are same.
Yes. Performance is a part of talent module.
Talent. Okay.
So normally, if in case they ask you about anything, right?
Uh-huh.
Anything and everything is possible. Okay.
Uh-huh.
There are some limitations, right? With respect to automation or anything that might come up. But mostly whatever they will say, it will be feasible. Just to give you an idea.
Okay. Only I have to tell them, hey, give me your requirements and let me do the configuration in Sandbox. Let me test it, and then
By
I'll
the
go get
training,
back.
till the training that we will have, right? You will know enough so that you can ask any questions and you will have an idea like what can be done and what cannot be done. All right.
Okay.
So normally during the calls only you can discuss, okay, this is what they're expecting, and if in case you have any questions with respect to us, to that you can discuss with them.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Now let's get back to the transaction for that lady. Open that. Open Johnson Alicia M. Cancel this. We do not want to manually advance. Discard. Now proxy as her. Click on self-evaluation. So normally see, skip for now, get started. So normally if you see here, right, you can see what all columns you can see. You can see objectives, you can see values, you can see overall performance, you can see additional documents. So this is what all they have created. Can you go to the employee review previous tab once? Don't click anything. Can you see here?
Which one? This
No,
one?
go to the next. Yeah. So for now, don't click anything here or else it will be gone because you're in proxy in that other tab. Okay.
Mhm.
Just review the section type. So there are different sections that is here,
Mhm.
right? So sometimes they can tell you about questions, right? So whatever
Yeah.
naming you have here, right, it can be changed. If you see this section label override, let's take an example. You
Override. Okay.
selected the
Mhm.
first
Okay.
accomplishments, right?
Uh-huh.
You want to use that section, whereas, okay, you do not want to name it as accomplishments. You want to name it as something else, right? Accomplish only, not accomplishment or achievements, right? So whatever you will mention in the section label override, that is what it will be visible. Go to the next tab. Let's take an example. I mentioned achievements. So in the first tab, achievements will pop up.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. Click on add. Click on plus add. So here, these are the various options that is available, right? So this is how it will look like. Okay. So normally they are going to give you a requirement to let you know, okay, I want one object, so I want one values, I want overall performance, additional documents, review and submit. So this is how, maybe within all these things, they might want to make some changes. All right. Can you scroll down? If you see here, right? Comment is not mandatory here. They might ask you, okay, comment should be mandatory. Milestones should not be visible. Okay. Status should not be visible. Category should not be visible, should be visible. So all these things can be altered.
Okay. So this is objective first step, basically what the employee is seeing, right? Basically.
Yes. Right. Go to values. So normally if you look into the values section, right, they have mentioned some questions, right? So normally what will happen from the configuration perspective is they will give you some questions. Okay. We want all these questions on which their employees are going to answer, right? Like talking about the first question, decisiveness, right? They have mentioned few things with respect to that for depending upon which the employee should answer, right? Answer is important and mandatory. So if they can tell you, normally that will not be the requirement, right? They will not tell you like not to mandate this, right? But talking about the feasibility point of view, we can keep this answer as a mandatory or as an optional as well. If in case, if you go and try to submit right here, if you do not write anything in the answer, it will not allow you
Not
because
allow you.
answer
Okay.
is important, right? So this all items can be set up, all these questions that you see here, right? Everything can be created a new one. You can add new questions, right?
Here
So
exactly.
all that I will tell you, right? Like how it will be done. But I'm talking to you about the feasibility. Talking about the instructions part, right? Scroll up, scroll to the top. You can see in the value section, there is instructions, right? So this is something which will be done. They might not want to have the same one. They might have something else, whatever they want. Everything can be changed and altered. Okay. Go to overall performance. So within this, whatever content you are seeing, right? Here you can see, right? And the answer is not mandatory. Okay. Similarly, they can ask you for values or another way, overall performance, right? This they can ask you to mandate this overall performance part. So whatever they ask, whatever additional questions they want to have, anything that can be set up.
Okay.
Okay. Talking about here, we have rating, right? This rating is mandatory. If they can ask you like, okay, I want to remove this rating part from here. Again, that is feasible. So normally what you have to understand is from the requirement perspective, whatever screen you are seeing right now, this is where they will ask you to make changes. Are you getting it? Any
Yeah,
question?
got it. Yep. Yeah, no, that's clear actually. Yeah, I know. That will be a requirement. Okay, this is the current template and these are the proposed changes. And they'll ask me, can we make the changes according to the requirement, right? So they'll
Normally,
give me all. Hmm?
normally when implementation happens, right, we get requirement in a different way, right? Like normally the requirement will be like for the employee self-evaluation. These are the sections that we want. Like here we have total 4 sections. Ignore the review and submit. Review and submit is the default one. Objectives, value, right? Go to the next tab. Objective, values, overall performance, additional documents. These are the 4 sections that they have.
Okay.
Okay. They can ask you like, we want to have only 2 sections or we want to have 5 sections. They will let you know about the sections, right? This all section we want. Within objective section, this is the content that I want. Within value section, this is the content that I want. Within overall performance section, this is the section that I want. Similarly, additional documents, we want a section as a document, right? The document should be mandatory if in case they mention something. So this is exactly how it will look like. Okay. Normally you fill this now. Complete this from objectives. Go to objective. Complete all the, that is not mandatory, right? Ignore that. Don't click on plus. mention all the mandatory values. We have mandatory, right? Mention some
Yeah.
test. Because I'm trying to show you like how exactly you will gather the requirement or how you
No,
will
this
get
is
the
really,
requirement.
yeah, this is really helpful. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this was perfect. Yeah.
Because if you understand right how to gather the requirement, after that doing the configuration will be easy.
Yeah. If I know
If
the
in case,
requirement properly, yeah, correct. You're right. Yeah.
yeah, in
It's
overall
not
section,
mandatory.
if nothing is mandatory, right? Scroll at the bottom, just give yourself a rating. Click next.
Not mandatory. Not required. Then review and submit. That's it, right?
Yes. Submit.
Submit. And it goes to the manager, right? For
Here you
evaluation.
saw save for later, right?
Uh,
That is replaced by save, the one that we saw previously in one of the 2024 R2 feature. Do you remember?
The same thing?
Yes. Like right now we had a save for later, right?
Yes, save for later is no longer, right? In the preview,
Yes.
they moved it to
It will get normally
90. You
auto
said
save.
auto save 90 seconds, right? Something?
Yes.
Yeah.
If I
Okay.
have been that screen for 90 seconds, it will get auto saved. Now click on view details. Click on the related action of Bell Tiara and proxy. Click OK. Now, initially, what you saw, you have seen from the employee perspective. Now we will look into the manager perspective. Click on manager.
Get
Get
started.
started. Same, we are able to see the objective sections. We are able to see all the sections that was there
Okay.
at the employee level, right?
Right.
Click on values now. Within value section, you can see manager comment section, right?
Yep. I
This is
see that.
this is not mandatory, right?
Oh, okay.
For employee, it was mandatory.
Okay, got
They
it.
may ask you, manager as well, I want to have the comment
Mhm.
as a mandatory option. We can do that.
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay. Scroll to the bottom. No need to mention anything.
Next.
All right. Because nothing is mandatory. Go to next. See
This is
here,
also
whatever you can see, right? We
Mhm.
are able to see the same thing that was appearing for the employee, wherein here the comment section is not mandatory. If in case they want us to make it mandatory, we can do that. Scroll to the bottom.
Both
At the
the
bottom,
screens can
rating
be
will be mandatory.
both the screens can be changed, right? Employee screen and manager screen, on, right?
No. So
Like
see,
configuration wise, I'm
from the
talking about like.
practical, yeah, for manager, for employee screen, we can mandate it. For manager screen, we cannot mandate it. In whichever way we want, we can do that. That is feasible.
That is feasible, right? Okay. So, okay. So go next and then additional documents are required.
Go to
And
overall
then next.
performance first. Go to overall performance first.
Okay.
If you scroll down at the bottom, you can see the rating is not mandatory here.
Oh, this should be mandatory, right?
It should be mandatory, but it is not. So this is something you can suggest them. I was just reviewing, right? And I
Mm.
saw the manager's rating section was not mandatory. But here
Okay.
I'm talking about annual review, right? This is
Mhm.
something that they have not used. In similar way, you can try for performance review 2023, right? And you can
Okay.
observe, right?
Mhm. Right.
Based on that, you can discuss, right? Because as of you know, like how exactly the UI they want, right? And what are the questions that can come up? Just
Mhm.
mention meets expectations. Now click next. Go to next. So this is overall, and here in the review and submit, you will be able to see all the items. Okay.
Mhm.
This is by default that we should have. Okay. And after that, you can submit it.
Submit.
submit this.
Then it goes to the manager something, right?
Managers manager. Talking about this process, click on view details managers manager.
Proxy.
Yeah.
I think this is one of the requirement they were talking about. Let me proxy first because it says manager evaluation in the inbox. It should be something else. Like see, it says manager evaluation. So it doesn't sometimes say this is second level evaluation, right? So they wanted to make this looks change.
What change you mentioned?
Like it says manager evaluation, right? So
Mhm.
once the employee completes the review, it goes to the manager, it says manager evaluation. When it goes to managers also, it says the same thing, manager evaluation. So they wanted to differentiate that level. Okay, this is for manager, not manager evaluation.
Yeah, that I got. That I said, right? Like, remind me in the next session. I will check and I will let you know about the feasibility. Okay.
Okay, sure. Yeah. So click on
Click over
that.
there. Yeah.
You will just approve, right? He doesn't do anything actually.
Yeah, he have to just get started. He will be able to see all the items, right? And he have to approve.
Oh, so he can go directly to summary, right? No required to be objective values and all, right?
Right, nothing.
If he doesn't like it, he will send back. He'll say, hey, this rating is not, correct.
Correct. If you will send back, it will go to Beltiera. Okay.
Okay.
You can click on approve and this is done.
Conduct. Okay, this is
Now
a to-do
back
kind of.
to conduct performance review discussion. So just proxy open that. Click on
It's
that.
kind of, it's like a more of a to-do list, like to
Yeah.
complete.
But here you can see the instructions part.
That can be configured, right?
If in case here, see, you have to change the instruction, right? The action concludes the 2023 performance review. So this should be updated. It should say 2024, right? So
Yeah,
these are the
this.
changes. These are the default changes that we have to do, right?
Oh,
At the
once we
same time,
copy from the previous year, right? You're saying?
correct.
Okay.
Okay.
How we can change
So
this
now
out?
how we will get the requirements and all, right? In the next session, what I will do is I will show you like how the employee section is done, how the manager section is done, and how this
I'll
all things
just
are done. Stop the
sure.
proxy. Now do the performance review for someone. No, yeah, start performance review. Yeah, especially that should be fine. Review template, performance by type, annual review, performance 2023. No, don't go with annual review. Go with performance.
I don't think that they're using annual review right here.
Yes.
They're using this one, right? 2023 right now,
Yeah.
year-end review, right? Okay.
Mention any
Start date.
date.
This
Mention
period date
any.
is like when the performance review starts and when the ends, right? Like the dates
Yes.
cut off, right?
Right.
Basically.
Right.
So then this period they have to complete. If they don't complete, then they cannot do any more.
We can extend that. That is the other thing that we have to do. But normally it should be done within that only.
Okay. And suppose somebody have like done the performance review and the period is closed and they want to make changes, then what? You open this review period again?
No, we can make the changes. Right. We'll come back to that later.
Okay, let's
Like
do this first here.
now.
Why am all these questions coming? Because I saw that in discussion, right?
Yeah.
That's why. Okay. Um,
So now see, your task is now you go ahead and review this, right? And in the next session, come back to me and let me know like what you observed, how it is different, right? And what changes you expect from this to the 2024. imagine yourself as a talent admin guy,
Manager.
right?
Okay.
And review from that perspective, and we'll discuss from there. And after that, we'll take see into the configuration part.